Good morning, everyone. It's Mylene from Quarantine Time with Mylene. I hope you guys are having a great Monday morning. About 2 hours ago, I woke up, got about 8 hours of sleep, which was pretty great because last week and the week before that, I was getting about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, which is not good. So in today's video, as you guys can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about my description and my thoughts about horoscope / zodiac signs. It's just like a little hobby of mine that I get into and I'm curious about. And I occasionally look at the website called horoscope.com. And I also have this very accurate app called CoStar that one of my classmates told me about, and you just have to put in your birth date and your time of birth, and it will tell you the description of your horoscope daily. So just to let you guys know, this is going to be like a very long live stream video because like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6.5 pages of writing in my like journal and everything. So like before this video, I was just like writing everything down because like I'm so excited to make this video because like I've seen other people make horoscope videos, but like they don't really tell you about descriptions of them. So Google's definition of horoscopes is a diagram of the relative positions of planets and signs of the zodiac at a specific time as of one's birth. Or to use the astrologers inferring individual characters and personality traits, and in foretelling of events of a person's life, or the astrological forecast. So also, because there's also another term for horoscope, which is zodiac sign. So from the website called definitions.net, the description of a zodiac sign is a circular diagram of representing the 12 zodiac constellations and showing their sign. So if you guys didn't know, there are about, 12 signs / horoscope signs. Anyways, I'll tell you guys what they are and then my opinion on them, and then like how many people, my family, are like the variety of all of the signs for my family, and also my friends, what their signs are, and also telling about my friends like personality traits and how they line up with my horoscope. In case you guys are wondering, I have like 3 horoscope signs. So I'm a Taurus, which is my sun sign. My ascendant sign is a Scorpio, and my moon sign is in Sagittarius. So the 12 different horoscope signs / zodiac signs are like in the following order. So it goes Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So in my opinion on the signs in my immediate family, I have like a very close relationship with them / bond. My parents are, so my dad, he's a Gemini. My mom, she's an Aries, and also my older sister. I only have like one of them. She's a Leo. So my other family, my extended family members are mostly like Taurians, and some of them are like Leos and everything, and all of them are like variety of the entire 12 different horoscope signs. Also, a majority of my friends are also a variety of the entire 12 different signs. So, out of all of my friend group, the most caring, like just based off their like zodiac sign / personality, this is just like based off their sign, in my opinion, is like how they're like most caring is in the following order. I hope no one gets like offended or anything by this, but this is just like how I view them. So goes Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, and Pisces. So my like description of the signs with my friends like personality traits, so I'm not going to be mentioning anybody's names or anything, so they won't be offended by their description. So I'm just going to be saying all 12 of the signs from Capricorn all the way to Sagittarius, and then after saying my description on how their personality trait is, I'm going to be saying the actual description of the signs from the astrology.com description. So here we go. So Capricorns are the most like dependable / devoted friends that you could ever meet. And I just want to have this out there. I'm just having this from a Taurus's, point of view, not anybody else's, but that. So Aquarians can keep, like a conversation going for days at a time, and text and FaceTime calls. Okay, so Pisces, so they're awesome and everything. I have a lot of friends who are Pisces. They're very caring, but sometimes if you're talking to them, you text them one day and then they take I don't know, hours or maybe days to respond to you, to get back to your one text or questions. If you text them one time, they take hours to respond to you, which is kind of annoying. But that's only if it's a guy. But if it's girl, who I have lots of friends who are Pisces who are girls, thank you guys, girls, who actually take their time to check up on you and make everything right. Okay, so my mom, my grandma, some of my other close friends, they're all this sign. They're all Aries. So in my opinion, they are very dependable, have very strong opinions, and are very great at guiding you with their advice. So now to my sign, and I have a lot of close friends and family members who are also Taurians. So we give great communicative advice, and we're very helpful to other people. And most of my friends who are also Tauruses, I give them helpful advice if they're stressed out about something, and I always give them advice. Thank you so much to my 2 viewers out of my 64 subscribers. Yeah. Okay, so next is 6 out of the 12 is Gemini. So what can I say about Gemini? I have like a description down here, but I'm just gonna, there's like from the internet, there's one part that like I can say about them. So it does say that Gemini are like, I guess, two-faced. What they mean by that is that like they have like a split personality. One day they can be like happy, one day they can like be upset. I can actually say that everyone has like a split personality, not just Geminis, like everybody in the entire world. So Gemini, they give help on anything, and they are like good listeners to like your advice. So one of my friends, I have like a few of them, they're Gemini, and also the little kid I watch, he's a Gemini. So I can really tell that he can be two-faced sometimes, having like this one personality where he's, being helpful and everything, and then 1 minute he's not listening. And I know that everyone can not listen at times, but for a while I was like, struggling to get him to be more responsible and be more respectful of me and like his grandparents, because yeah. So on to number 7. This is the sign Cancer, not the actual condition. So they are one of the most, loving and friendly friends that you could ever ask for. And also have an uncle who has this horoscope sign, which is awesome. And they're one of the most compatible signs with my sign. And they can, they can keep. Okay, so now on to Leo, which is my older sister's sign, and I have a lot of like close friends and other friends and acquaintances who have the sign, which is a Leo. They will listen to anything you have to say to them, and they can keep text conversations and actual like phone calls and FaceTime calls, conversations going. So number 9 is Virgo. They are very creative friends or like family members, and they have very good advice, and they are very helpful people. So number 10 is Libra. So they're very strong, very opinionated people. Sometimes they can like, act a bit shy, but that's only if you don't know them that well. But if you do know them and get to know them better, they will be very supportive friends. So number 11 is Scorpio. So this is my ascendant sign, and a lot of my friends and family members are Scorpions as well. So they are willing to listen to you for like long periods of times, and they don't give up on you, because like they're very reliable people. So this is my moon sign, which is Sagittarius. So they are so great at listening to you, being understanding, and they're always like there for you. So in the website called astrology.com, so these are the actual descriptions and what the signs and like the strengths and weaknesses from the astrology.com. So the first one out of 12 signs are Aquarius. So they are eccentric, and energetic. So their strengths are being progressive, original, independent, humanitarian, and hope no one gets like offended by their like strengths and weaknesses of their signs. Know that even though you guys have like strengths and weaknesses, I still care deeply about you guys. It doesn't matter how different you are, I will still treat you fairly and kindly. Okay, so going back into Aquarius's weaknesses. So they run from emotional expression. They're sometimes temperamental, and apparently they're also uncompromising and aloof. They are a fixed / air sign. So I'm just gonna like take a tiny break from talking for about a minute, because like I've been up for I guess now 3 hours. And the last, like I did mention this like earlier on in my video, but last week and the week and a half before that, I've only been getting about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, which like, you know, isn't good for me. And normally people like my age should be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night, which is scientifically proven. And there are about 5 stages of sleep, which I did learn about last year when I was a senior in high school in my psychology class. Okay, I'm just going to take like about maybe 1 or 2 more sips of my coffee, and then I'll go into number 2 out of 12 of the horoscope / zodiac signs. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and being a part of my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are new to my channel, can you guys please subscribe, turn on all the post notifications so you guys know when I post a new video. So like this video, you guys can like leave a comment or a few of them, share this video, and because I really aiming to get about 1,000 subscribers at the end of this year and towards next year. I did start these videos about 2016, so about 4 years ago, 4.5, 5 years ago. So now I'm going to go back into 2 out of 12 of my horoscope / zodiac sign descriptions from astrology. Okay, so this is the strengths of Pisces. So they are very compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, and musical people. So some of their weaknesses include, or as the following: they are fearful, overly trusting, and sometimes they are sad. They desire to be escaping. They have the desire to escape reality. And they are very friendly. So this isn't the weaknesses anymore. This is their actual description. So they are very friendly. So they often find themselves in a company of very different people. And besides that, their zodiac sign is Pisces. There's like other 2 elements, which is in all of the signs. So their specific sign for Pisces is being a water / mutable sign. So now on to Aries, which I have a lot of, like what I said earlier, lots of family members and close friends are this horoscope / zodiac sign. So their strengths for Aries are courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, and honest and passionate. So some of their weaknesses, like I said earlier, just like maybe 5 minutes ago, I really hope that no one is like offended by their descriptions of like their strengths and weaknesses, because I won't judge you guys on this. This is just like from the internet, and like when I go onto horoscope.com, which I go on it like I guess daily, I can see like my sign, and then I like it says shows you like your little sign says love, and then like friendship, and then career. So today mine was Aquarius for the love sign, and then for the friendship, mine is Leo, which is my sister. And then the career for today is Scorpio, which is awesome. Yeah. So back into the strengths and weaknesses of Aries. So now I'm back onto weaknesses. So some of their weaknesses are being impatient, a bit moody, short-tempered. Yes, they're impulsive and sometimes aggressive. But their sign, which is element, is fire / cardinal sign. Their actual description is looking for dynamic speed and competition, always being first in everything from like work to social gatherings. So now this one I'm extremely excited about, because it's my description, not my description, the description from astrology.com of my horoscope sign, which is obviously Taurus, which is right here. This is like a little Disney princess Taurus, which has Igor from Winnie the Pooh. And then my Alex and Ani necklace, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little Taurus that I got from my sister's best friend, who is a Libra, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so my strengths from the description of astrology.com are as the following. We're reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, and stable. The weaknesses of Tauruses like me and some of my family members and close friends are as the following. We're guarded, we're sometimes possessive, uncompromising, which is the weaknesses. So our actual elemental signs are earth, and we're fixed signs. So now into the description is as the following. Has the ability to see things from a grounded, practical, and realistic perspective. So now on to 5 out of 12 of the signs, which is now Gemini. So their strengths are being as the following. They are gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, and they have the ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas. Some of their weaknesses are being nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. So their actual description from the astrology.com website includes expressive and quickly witted. They are air / mutable signs, which is their elemental signs. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout my hobby of YouTube and my hobby of learning and my passion on horoscope / zodiac signs. So number 6 says, which is, like I said earlier, just like maybe 10 minutes ago, about this sign. So this sign is the horoscope sign of Cancer, which is not the condition. So their elemental sign is being a water / cardinal sign. So their strengths are as the following. They are tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive. So some of their weaknesses are being a bit moody, sometimes they're pessimistic, and sometimes they're suspicious. So the description for this sign is they are deeply intuitive and sentimental people. Almost done. Like, so I have this page, this page, this page, and this page, and then I'm done with my stream. Like, yeah. I'm gonna take another 2-minute break of talking. Okay. Sometimes when I drink this coffee in my unicorn mug, I get like coffee like stains dripping down my nose, which is kind of funny. So this, I did show this earlier, but this is Taurus Disney pen, and then this is Sagittarius Disney pen. Yeah, I feel like it keeps dripping down my nose without coffee. Anyways, number 7 of my, what's it called, stream of the horoscope / zodiac sign descriptions from astrology.com are as the following for Leo. Their signs are fire / fixed signs. Some of their strengths are being creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and very humorous. Some of their weaknesses include being arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, a little bit lazy, and yes, apparently they're inflexible. And their description on astrology.com for it is they are born leaders. It's awesome. So number 8, before I say what the sign is, I'm going to say why number 8 is so important to me. Number 8 is very important to me because I was born on May 2001, and 8 is the infinity sign. It's pretty cool, and it's also my favorite number. So number 8 out of 12 of the horoscope signs is as the following, is Virgo. Virgos are earth and mutable signs. That is their elemental signs. So now onto their strengths and weaknesses. Their strengths are loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, practical, and some of their weaknesses are as the following: shyness, worry, critical of self, others, And apparently they are always have attention to the smallest of details, which is their description, which is, I'm going to say this again because I didn't make this clear. So their description of Virgo from astrology.com is they're all work and no play. Always have attention to the smallest of details. And their deeply sense of human dimensions. They're the most careful of the 12 signs of the zodiac. So number 9 out of 12 of the signs is let's go back. Oh yeah, number 9 is Libra. Okay, so their elemental signs include being an air cardinal. They are air sign / cardinal sign. Some of their strengths are being cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, and very social. Some of their weaknesses are being avoiding confrontations, will carry a grudge, apparently. They're very peaceful and they hate being alone. So now I'm going into number 10, which is my ascendant sign, which is Scorpio, which of course you guys didn't know that unless you saw earlier in this video, which was like 32 minutes ago. And a lot of my family members and my close friends are Scorpions. Okay, so Scorpions, which is my second sign, is their elemental signs are as the following. They are water / fixed signs. Some of our strengths are being resourceful, brave, passionate, stubborn, and we're a true friend. So some of the weaknesses include, yes, we're distrusting, sometimes jealous, sometimes secretive, very passionate, and assertive people. So number 11, which is another one of my favorite signs, because it's, of course, my moon sign, which is Sagittarius, which is, you guys can't see. This is one of the little guys from the Disney Fantasia movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you guys should go check it out because it is a very classical and traditional Disney movie. So Sagittarius, our elemental signs include being fire / mutable signs. Some of the strengths from the description of astrology.com include being generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. And some of our weaknesses include promises more than can deliver. We're very impatient. We'll say anything no matter how undiplomatic. And the description from astrology.com, so those were just like the 2 weaknesses, are we're very curious and yeah. it's funny because like sometimes like I write too fast and I can't like, understand my handwriting. But yeah. Oh, wait. I just figured it out. We're curious and energetic people. So I'm going to take, this is like my third or fourth time doing this. I'm going to take 2-minute break of coffee before I go into the last portion of the live stream video. And since I did mention about CoStar, the website, you can't actually look it up on the internet. You have to download it on your phone. I'll show you guys what the app looks like. So it looks like a little moon. I don't know if you guys can see it. Looks like a little moon right there. And you're going to click on it and it's going to like load. So after I do the Capricorn description from astrology.com, I will read to you guys what my chart sign thing was for today from the app. And then I'll end my video. Thank you so much, guys, for being here for me. I know if you guys are new to live streaming, I'm going to just type something in the chat, and you're not really subscribed to my channel. I don't know if you guys can chat back, but if you guys are subscribed to my channel, you guys can chat in the live stream. The other day, I'm pretty sure it was 2 days ago, I did my first Twitch video, which was live stream video, which was pretty cool. But it's kind of funny how my video ended up being green. I have no idea why. I think it was probably because my camera on my computer laptop has this like little green thing on it it's where you stream. But like made my entire like 53-minute video entirely green. But like that was pretty funny because most of my friends were like laughing, but that's okay. Anyways, I do want to mention that about a month ago, earlier this month, I did start my podcast. It's on Spotify, but if you don't have Spotify, I have the link in my description on my About Me page in my channel, where it has the exact link of my podcast, which is just me talking about some things I do in my channel, which is this on YouTube, and some of doing book reviews, which I will be doing more book reviews on here and on my podcast. And if you guys want to get direct notifications from me, not just from like YouTube, and if you guys don't have like your YouTube or Gmail account notifications on, there is a description on my About Me page that says Discord, and that is where I will send you direct links to when I upload my new video on my channel, my podcast, and on my Twitch, which I just started last weekend, so 2 days ago. So now back into the last description of the 12 signs of the 12 zodiac signs, and then I will show you guys and read you guys about my horoscope from CoStar. Okay, so Capricorn, their elemental signs are being Earth and cardinal signs. Some of their strengths are as the following. They are responsible, disciplined, self-centered, and are good managers. Some of their weaknesses are apparently being a know-it-all. Apparently, sometimes they're unforgiving. So, the description from astrology.com says the following. They have a sense of responsibility and are very traditional. So now I'm gonna grab my phone and I'll show you guys and tell you guys about my horoscope sign thing from CoStar, which is like one of my favorite apps besides Goodreads. I will show you guys in another 2 minutes. Or 2 seconds. Because like I've been talking like for about 40 minutes now and my voice like ugh. And then I have like after my live stream I have like a 6-hour like workday schedule today. So I have a 6-hour shift at work, which I hope I don't have to like yell or anything because my voice can't handle it. But I'm also glad I only have to work twice this week because my voice, like I said, can't handle like talking too much and yelling. If you guys didn't know, I have a full-time job as a nanny slash babysitter slash tutor, and I am a library tech science major. I just started my first year at community college. So back into the video, which is the last part of the horoscope video. Okay, so I'm just gonna read what it says, the entire, well, majority of it. I'm not gonna go into the entire app. So it looks like, oops, you guys can't see this. Looks like this. Has a little picture of me. This picture I took, well, no, my mom took of me last year when I was visiting my older sister in the Philippines. So it says, good morning, Mylene Harris. So it does tell you like apparently what the degrees is, the accurate degree of weather outside and everything. So it's 33 and mostly cloudy in where I live, which I'm not going to tell you guys where I live, but I live in Michigan. Today, at a glance. So it says like a description. So it says, what does it mean to take care of yourself now? Question mark. So it then has my little picture of my profile from the Philippines, from one of the malls in the Philippines, in Manila. So there's power apparently in routine, thinking and creativity, social life. There's pressure in love and self today. So today through Thursday, it says, are you ready to have an honest conversation with yourself? So this is not everyone's description of like what their detailed, what's it called, accurate horoscope for the day. This is mine. So if you guys do want to download the CoStar app, you just have to download it from the App Store from Apple or Android or Samsung. You guys just have to do that. Sign up with your email, sign up with your birthday because it will tell you that and like your accurate time to get your like accurate sun sign, ascendant sign, and what's it called? Moon sign. So today so I'm continuing going back into my description. It says, today you're trying to have an honest conversation with yourself, but instead of self-reflecting, you withdraw from conflict. There's nothing wrong with you, just need a new psychological perspective of your own internal drama. Look for people who know how to do the emotional math with you. So there's 2 parts that says do and then don't. There's like 3 on one side that says do, and then there's 3 on the other side that says don't. So the first 3 says do. Mood rings, old sitcoms, and small animals, which is pretty exciting because I do have a mood ring, but it's actually like I have a necklace from one of my favorite kids store, which is called Claire's, which sells like mood rings, necklaces, and maybe since it does say old sitcoms, I might watch Liv and Maddie, which came out like 2013, 2014, a few years ago, which is super funny. It's a Disney original channel show. And maybe if my mom comes back from work today, I will see my neighbor's dog, which is super cute. If you guys haven't seen my earlier videos from like this past year, like in like I think it was March or like May or April or June, you guys see my neighbor's dog, which his name is Mr. B, which is pretty awesome. So it says don't. So this is the part where it says don't, and there's like 3 things. It says don't stunt double. So apparently not going to do that because I don't have a twin or anything. And then it says omissions, which I have no idea what that means. I'll probably have to look that up later. And it says don't inferiority complex. And then it says you feel like an open parachute right now. And then it says, okay, so there's like only 2 parts left. And then I'm going to end the video. Not the video, the stream. So it says how to handle this period, which is not, you know, ministerial cycle, which all girls and women get in their life at some point. So you know how to cheer yourself up. Your moon in Sagittarius, this means that you have an almost supernatural ability to find the interesting side of hardship. It's not some strange new flexibility, it's your enthusiasm trusted. So now I'm briefly going to tell you guys about my chart. Even though this is like a long video, I still have like tons of time because work doesn't start until 12:30 today, which is super exciting for me. So it just has like, oops, you guys still can't see that. Looks like little chart thing, and then goes, yeah. So thank you guys so much for sticking around for this very long but happy and exciting live stream of Horoscope / Zodiac Signs. Okay. So, like it says on my little phone with the app of Course Star, it says, my Scorpio sign is the first house of ascendant. Sagittarius is my moon sign, and Pluto and Mars is my second house. Aquarius is Neptune, Uranus, and that is my 3rd house. So if you get the CoStar app, you will put in like all your birthday, your date, time, everything, your email and everything. You will get like a little like chart thing, and it will tell you that even though you're like have a specific sign that's like your only one that like you go off of your birth date, it will tell you that you're actually a part of, you know, the 12 signs, not just like one. Hope you guys are enjoying this video as much as me. Okay, so Aries is my Venus sign, which is one of the planets, and that is my 6th house. My 7th sign is Sun in Taurus, which is my 7th house. Gemini is my Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter, which is also my 8th house, which is like There's like the signs, which there's like 12 signs, and then there's like the houses, which is like the planets and astrological signs. So continuing. So it says, so this is my description, co-star's description on my sun sign. So it says, Sun in Taurus. The sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. It's the core of who you are and is the sign you're most likely to already know. Your sun in Taurus, deliberate and practical, though somewhat stubborn. Your sensual side takes comfort and pleasure very seriously. You appreciate nice things when they're useful and meaningful. People appreciate how reliable you are. It's your 7th house, meaning you feel the need to distinguish yourself from others through close relationships and long-term partnerships. So Moon in Sagittarius. The moon rules your emotions, moods, and feelings. This is likely the sign you most think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone or deeply comfortable. Your moon in Sagittarius, meaning your emotional self is restless, self-questioning, optimistic, and independent. You may hide your sensitivities behind an interest in finding new ways to feel. It's your 2nd house, meaning you find security and safety through money and material possessions. So this one is like my ascendant sign. So this is like my 3rd sign before like my sun, then ascendant, then moon sign. So the description of ascendant in Scorpio is, your ascendant is the mask you present to people. It can be seen in your personal style and how you come off to people when you first meet. Some say it becomes less relevant as you get older. It changes every 2 hours, so if it doesn't make sense, text your mom to confirm your birth time. Your ascendant is in Scorpio, meaning you come across as passionate, incisive, cunning, strategic, and perspective. Your intense and tenacious drive comes off as intimidating and powerful, if not malicious or aggressive. So this is just like their descriptions of co-star of my houses in all the 12 different zodiac signs. So Mercury and Gemini. Mercury determines how you communicate, talk, think, and process information. It also indicates how you learn. It is the mind's planet. Your Mercury and Gemini, meaning your intellectual, is dynamic, quick-witted, and athletic. You're deeply curious about everything, and your energy is very scattered in a million directions. The way you speak is articulate and witty, but you're likely to talk behind people's backs. So I don't do that often. I usually talk about them in a nice way. It's your 7th house, meaning you are curious and inclined to analyze your closest relationships and how they affect you. So, continuing, Venus and Aries. Venus determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and the qualities that you're attracted to. Your Venus is in Aries, meaning your romantic side is enthusiastic, impulsive, and direct. You fall in love quickly and out of love just as fast. You tend to be forthright and direct with your crushes. Even if you haven't confessed, you make a lot of inside jokes and maintain eye contact. You alternate between seeming and demanding and disinterested in the relationships. It's in your 6th house, meaning that you love is often expressed in routine. So many times in my life since kindergarten, I have had crushes. So my first crush, I went all out. I made my crush a Play-Doh heart, put their name on it, put my name on the side, which was pretty cool in my opinion. They probably threw that Play-Doh heart thing away. I actually wish I kept that. But yeah, but since now I'm in like, college and everything, I did have like tons of crushes in high school. I had like so many of them. But now, like I said, just like 2 seconds ago, I only have one crush, which is great. And we were supposed to talk this weekend, but I don't know what happened. I was busy. My friend, crush, is my close friend who I grew up with. he was busy, and like on, I don't know, Saturday night, I like stayed up so late because like it's a different time zone in California, and it's great having like a 3-hour time difference when, I thought they were like in Ireland or anything, and it's great when you thought they had a 5-hour difference ahead of you, but I only have a 3-hour difference because they went back to California. Okay, so back into my horoscope video with co-star. Okay, so Mars in Sagittarius is the planet of aggression. It determines how you assert yourself, take action, and the energy that surrounds you, particularly in real life. Your ambitiousness and when you're angry. Your Mars is in Sagittarius, meaning you assert yourself in a way that pushes boundaries, you easily become impatient and restless, and you push things forward with more vision than thoughtfulness. It's in your second house, meaning you put a lot of energy into money and material possessions. Drinking so much coffee because like so much talking, which is great, but too much sometimes. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my personality, besides like the horoscope thing, is like mostly excited and happy like all the time, which is fun. So Jupiter in Gemini is one of those two social planets. Jupiter rules idealism, optimism, and expansion. It's also very visual. Your Jupiter is in Gemini, meaning you grow and find understanding through curiosity, mental adventure, and trying new things. It's in your 8th house, meaning you find success through and transformation. There's like only, I think, only 3 more before I end the video. Okay. Uranus in Aquarius stays in each sign for 7 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules innovation, rebellion, and progress. Your Uranus in Aquarius, meaning other generations are shocked by your generation unconventionality, intellectuality, and detachedness. It's your 4th house, meaning that for you this manifests in rebelling against dated and expectations about the home and family. Yeah, so there's only 2 more. Neptune in Aquarius. Neptune stays in each sign for around 14 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules dreams, imagination, and the unconscious. Neptune is in Aquarius, meaning your entire generation finds inspiration through detached, analysts, and intellectual pursuits. It's in your third house, meaning for you, this manifests in your ideal verging on unrealistic and impractical about the things you know and are familiar with. So the last one in my chart from CoStar says the following. Pluto in Sagittarius stays in each sign for up to 30 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules powers, intensity, obsession, and control. Your Pluto is in Sagittarius, meaning your generation's psyche is comparatively positive, free-spirited, curious, optimistic, forward-looking, independent, and confident. It's in your second house, meaning you personally are transforming outdated relationships to money, material possessions, and security. So besides being interested in this hobby of horoscope, I am I go to 2 churches. I'm a Methodist and I'm also Catholic. So this was just hobby and passion of mine. So thank you guys so much for staying with me throughout my hour-long video of my stream on horoscope and zodiac signs. You guys have a great rest of your day, and tomorrow I will be posting, or probably later this week, because I don't want to post too much, but I'll probably in future videos, not live stream videos, but I will be doing twice a week videos of etiquette and song videos and other things on my channel. Thank you again so much for watching, and rave out.